Okay, so today I am so excited to show you this video. This is what I've been waiting for so long. This is UFO sightings in 2025 are getting crazy. New UAP footage. The video itself comes from Mindsea TV and I watched it prior to filming the intro. This is such a good video. This had me scratching my head so much. But before we do that, I told you a little while ago that the next UFO video that we watch, I've got some videos from Chris to show you from Instagram. These are actually wild, like actually wild. So I've picked two out of the few that he sent me, and I'm going to put them on screen right now. Okay, so this is the first one.
There's that one
and you can see
that I sent you last week, but this time it has a plane or something following it.
Do you know what's really weird about this, right? I'm showing you this right now, and then in the video you're about to watch, we see something literally exactly the same. So God knows what he caught, but
it's been gaining ground on that.
How cool is this? Honestly, shout out to Chris, man. Legend.
It's not blinking really or anything. It dims as it goes behind the clouds. But
that's a good point. It went behind the clouds.
The plane would be following it unless it's not suddenly, no.
Mate, is that not weird? Like, what the hell? And then there's another one. Let me show you this one. Okay, this is the other one. Mate.
What are these things?
I'm sorry, what?
There's three of them. They're like squiggly S's just floating around.
They look like massive fidget spinners, but look how big they'd have to be in the sky like that. Like, what the hell? Like, they're the two. There were a couple of other ones, but these two in particular really got my brain working. But what do you guys think about them ones? And again, shout out to Chris for sending those in. I really do appreciate it. But now, let's move on to Mindsea TV with the latest 2025 UFO videos. If you like the video, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
What in the is that, dude?
What the hell? Mindsea TV.
And then after this tornado actually goes away.
This is the video we've been waiting for.
Look at that! Holy shit!
It's aliens. It's literally aliens.
It's definitely some on top one.
Are you kidding me? While I was on bed rest, there's been like tons of strange sightings. UFO.
Wait, while he's on what? What happened to him? I'm gonna have to. Look, if I remember to do it, I'm gonna put it here on screen now. What was wrong?
Those plasmoids, all sorts of weird stuff being captured on camera. I know the UFO heads are going to be happy with this video. Where have I been? I'm still here. They haven't unalived me yet, don't worry, but I have a bunch of strange things that I found, and I wish I would have been looking at this sooner because this stuff is weird. So get ready. We're going to look at some strange sky sightings right now in today's video. If you like watching the UFO videos, the drones, the plasmoids, all the weird stuff in the sky, slap that like button down below, and let's get to it.
Let's go then, mate. This has been a long time coming. We have not watched a UFO video for...
All right, this first video I'm going to show you is from a month ago, and some people were saying maybe this was SpaceX,
at least
another rocket
3 days.
exploding. How many rockets can explode in a month? I'm not buying it. This got 5 million views. Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
What the?
What the Bro, why can't we see anything like this in the UK? That's literally all I want for Christmas.
Okay, now real quick, I know this is kind of a common theme. People have seen this spiral shape spinning in the sky with these little twinkling lights around it. And at first we were being told that, yeah, this is one of SpaceX's launches that blew up, like this $1 billion shuttle just blew up. But these sightings right here have been happening like once a week.
Just hovering there. Looks like it's blowing some smoke out of it.
Bro, like what? What do you do if you see that? I'll tell you right now, my first thought is not, that's a rocket, mate. My first thought is, it's happening.
Do you see that? It's dead ass aliens right now. No way, I think it's the moon. No, that's crazy. That is crazy.
I think it's the moon.
What the hell?
No. That looks like a cabbage or a lettuce.
So you're telling me that SpaceX is blowing up $1 billion rocket every single week now? Is that what's going on?
He's got a point though.
Seriously, what is that?
Oh wait, hold up. Go on. Sorry, excuse my language. What is all these on the outer edge? Look at these dots.
Is that a shooting star?
It's not a shooting star. I can tell you that right now. No.
I'm gonna literally be no way.
Yes way.
No freaking way.
Yes, it's happening.
Mate.
Is that a shooting star?
No, it's not. But they are coming.
Alien?
Yes.
Spaceship.
Yes.
What the heck?
This is so funny. What the hell?
What in the heck?
I don't know.
What in the heck?
Don't know.
What?
Do you know what's so funny about this? He's literally doing all the answers that my brain thinks of. Like, so to you guys, it would just be me watching it. But in my head, I'm like, no, yes, it's aliens. No. Like, it's, you know, when people just ask the most unnecessary questions.
Oh.
The way I grabbed my phone out so quick right now.
That's really weird. What the hell was that? I didn't even know that.
Like, is the sky glittering?
Like, I'm on UFO Twitter a lot, and I've never seen this clip.
Oh.
And what is that down there flying by? What is that?
Oh.
There's another thing just going by. Is that a plane?
The heck?
Looks kind of orby to me. Looks a little orbish
No,
right
literally,
there.
there's
Come
like
to the
glitter
UK,
around it. I'm
man,
not
for
even
God's
kidding you.
sake.
There's like glitter around it.
Hmm.
Is it multiple?
Look at it. Look at it.
Are we being attacked?
I don't think so.
Well,
Well, look at that. That's crazy. Look at that. Like, imagine looking out your window and seeing that in the sky.
what is that? I'm kind of freaking out.
Do you know what though? Thinking about it, if I saw that, what would I do? I think that in that moment, if I was to witness that, I would probably think that there was like an asteroid coming towards Earth and it's sort of blown up in the atmosphere, and then there's going to be multiple parts of it that are going to hit the Earth. And I think I'd probably lose my mind. Do you know what? It's probably a good thing that it doesn't come to the UK, because I think I probably would everywhere.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is cool though.
Oh god. Oh Lord God. Oh Lord God.
But like the general
All right, so yeah,
idea
that could be a number
that
of
it's
things. However,
SpaceX,
I don't
but
know if I'm gonna keep buying.
he's right in
into the
asking, though.
SpaceX deal. Look,
every week.
you know what it really looks like to me? Listen, guys, I really got to be careful what I say in these videos, because I have a very strong feeling that some of my videos have been throttled because I touch on a lot of sensitive topics, and YouTube does not like that. The algorithm does not like that. I know you guys like that, but I got to be careful what I say. It looks like something falling apart from the sky, though. Definitely. Is it a SpaceX or a NASA ship? I don't know. I don't think so, though. Not to be happening this often. All right, I'm going to show you guys another one. Now, this one's crazy. This is a plasmoid that someone captured.
Very
Check this
scary.
out. I love seeing these videos because a helicopter is chasing it. To me, that kind of shows that it's legit, right? Because someone's actually chasing this thing. Now, take a look at this.
I just witnessed an orb being followed by a helicopter. Watch this video. It was right over my house.
Just what? Because right, this is what I don't understand, right? Because that helicopter is probably going, like, maybe not as quick as it can go, but it's going pretty quick, right? That plasma thing, orb or whatever you want to call it, can 100% dip off. Why is it not doing that? Or why is it not making those really, like, pew, 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 you know what I mean? Like, or is it wanting it to follow it? Like, what?
That's an orb being chased by a helicopter.
All right, let me just pause for 1 second. Now, you could clearly see the difference between a helicopter and an orb. If this was like another helicopter with its light shining down,
no way. No way.
I don't think it would stay this solid for as long as it does. Look once more. Let me bring it back a little bit. Helicopter has blinking lights. This thing is just illuminated like a ball of light dipping from the helicopter.
No, I don't think it's
Freaking orb. That's an orb.
it's not a helicopter. The one behind it is, with a red flashing light.
That is a straight up orb, dude. Being followed by a freaking helicopter.
I don't think just no one would
But you know what's
ask any
even creepier
questions.
than that?
We ain't watching no ads.
What the hell? I just now pulled up. Smells like something's burning.
Huh?
That is nuts.
That's a weird twist, right?
One thing I will say is that could also be like technology that America have, that the US, because they've got some, apparently they have got some wild technology that they've acquired and then been able to like fix it and reuse it for their purpose. I can't actually remember what that word is. I don't know. Back engineer? I think that is the word. Anyway, they've got so much technology that's like alien, or at least alien to us. And they say that the US military are like 300 years ahead of us or something silly like that. It's the technology that they have. Also, I really, really apologize for pausing it like this. But yeah, the technology they have apparently is wild. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was something that we have no idea about, but the US government do, or the governments within the governments within the governments. You know, the ones that are the hush hush ones.
Haven't heard of that too much, but this guy witnessed the orb going over his house and a helicopter chasing it, and he said it smelled like something was burning. Kind of strange, right?
That is weird.
What about this? Now, I saw this video. Actually, someone sent this to me in an email, and the people in the comments are arguing whether or not this is AI or this is actual footage. I'm kind of on the side that it might be actual footage. I've seen ball lightning before, but take a look at this. Tell me what you think about this. Real or not?
There has been a lot of ball lightning.
Look at this. Look at this thing.
Right, it does look like, I personally had never known what ball lightning was. I'd never seen it, never heard of it, never whatever. But when I started seeing it, I started doing a bit of searching about it. Like, is it real, and how often does it happen? It's not like a regular occurrence, but it is fairly common to see ball lightning, and it does look a lot like this. So obviously, it does beg the question: is it ball lightning? But then it says fairly common, but not as often as what we're now seeing it, which begs the question as to why so much now. Like, I genuinely believe that it probably is the lightning, but why so much now? I'm like, why have we like barely seen it before? I'm not saying we haven't, but we've barely seen it before, especially on like social media, because that is the sort of thing that someone would they would record it instantly.
Ball lightning, plasmoid, or AI? What do you think? Look at this. It's just doing cartwheels. It's doing flip tricks and break dancing in the middle of this parking lot. Look. And then you got this. Look at this.
I'm sorry? No, that has to be AI.
All right, what do you guys think? I mean, it looks insane. If it is AI, props to the person that put the video together, because the sound effects on it are off the chain. Like, it sounds legit. The electricity, a lot of people in the comments
do you know
saying,
what? I actually have a feeling this is AI.
Ball lightning exists. Definitely ball lightning. It's not AI. You could tell, but it's wild as looking. This made me uncomfortable. What is that? I mean, what do you guys think? Let's hear it down below in these comments. Is that fake?
Right, so AI videos tend to really be like they have like a low FPS, like a low frames per second. And this does seem to have quite a low FPS. It could also be an older camera. But then even like the way that the rain is falling, when we was on like sort of like the right part facing towards the cars, it didn't look like the rain was falling normally. I don't know, it's weird.
Real AI, because AI could make a
maybe it isn't, but to me,
there's a ton of
I would say this is probably AI.
They look real, but they're just artificially created. So
because it's just
what do you guys
spawned
think? Was
this
that a real one or no?
sphere out of nowhere.
Yay or nay?
But that's another thing, mate. What is this boogosphere thing? Right, let's pause this for a second. Actually, I want to show you something. If you haven't seen it, you genuinely need to search this, because it's a real thing. It crash landed in Colombia. It's like cold to the touch. or like it's not warm by any means. But if you pour water on it, all of a sudden it's steaming, which would suggest that maybe it's hot from the inside. But then they've done X-ray scans on it. Mate, do you know what? Like, let's just try and find a video on it. Hold on. Okay, so this is the ball itself. This is what they found. Like, no lie, this is legitimately the object that fell from the sky. Apparently it was hovering, and then it just fell, and then someone picked it up. Like, look, this is like, I'm sorry. And I thought to myself, oh, maybe it's, I don't know, like a man-made object, which it still technically could be, but they've done so many tests on it, and they have no idea where it came from. They just have no idea. They have no idea what any of this means. Considering, like, you look at this, some of this looks fairly similar to some of our writing, like an F, which it probably isn't. Then you've got like a C, an S, again, which it isn't, an H. But like, look at this, mate. What is this? They're coming. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Mate.
Now this next video is absolutely crazy because you could tell just by the way it starts. As soon as I click play on this, you're going to hear in the guy's voice, it's legit. Any video that starts out like this is legit.
What in the f is that?
Right there. Sold. You already got me. But then he also has a conversation with someone else that's watching it. So to me, I think this one is pretty real. Take a look.
They disappear.
Where's that one going?
Disintegrating.
Has that just turned into a helicopter and aeroplane? Hold on. Look at this one right here. Yeah. What are we talking about?
And they lit back up.
What are we talking
I
about?
wish this camera was better. In Kettering, Ohio.
So do we.
Facing west.
So does everyone online.
No idea, but they keep disintegrating like they keep disintegrating and falling apart and coming back to light.
That could be skydivers with flares. I know that's been a common theme among UFO sightings. You know, when skydivers jump with their flares, it leaves these trails of fire behind them. Looks pretty cool. It could be that, but then at the same time, if it is that, why does one of the skydivers have a blinking green light on his ass? Why would that happen? When the flare goes out, he's got a little blinking green light like it's some sort of a craft. Take a look one more time. Let me show you that. See this one? Goes out, but then it's blinking.
Mate, it looks like a helicopter or something. You know, like where they have those...
skydivers have blinkers and strobe lights on them after their flares go out? Is that a thing too? I don't know. All right, now this one right here is crazy.
Yeah, just in case they need to come into land.
On the news, and I feel like anything that's ever captured on live TV on the news, you know, it's not going to be AI generated or something. This was like literally captured while filming live. And watch the clouds.
Hey, do you know, I feel like we need to see a video. There probably is one of all of the sightings that have been captured just on like news broadcasts, because there's been loads, mate.
This guy, watch what happens here. This is crazy.
What is this?
Hey,
This is a tornado forming. This thing goes crazy, and then after this tornado actually goes away. What is this doing?
Look at this black line right here. What is that? Watch this. Like a serpent coming out of the clouds, and then it just whoosh, sucks right back into the sky. What is that? What is that? It's like a cloaked UFO in the clouds. Super weird.
It's literally moving towards the tornado. Honey, it's moving towards the tornado.
he does not care. Hold up.
It's literally moving towards the tornado. Honey, it's moving towards the tornado.
He does not care. He has not got a care in the world.
There's this white spot right here. That is a part of it, and it's slowly getting closer. It's about to hit the tornado. No, it's right there, that white spot. It's
Does it look like he's trying to cover it up?
It's like blinking. Look at that.
Or
like blinking in and out in the background?
Does it look like he's trying to make the shape more obvious because he stood right next to it and that's where his arm is. It could just all be a massive government psyop. Who knows? It is the sort of rubbish and trash decisions that they would make to the public. So who knows?
Oh.
So looks like that we could be on a weakening phase. We may be cycling.
Who was it who said that there's going to be a fake UFO invasion?
It's like a giant black
What's his name? That
forming
Werner
in the
von Braun
clouds
or whatever his name
it's
is?
the edge of a UFO craft coming out of a cloud. This was literally captured a week ago in Texas. This was in Kempner, Texas. Crazy. How do you explain that? Look at it. It's like literally just forming in the clouds, and then all of a sudden it like rolls the cloud back over it again. How do you explain that? Caught on live news.
Sultan!
All right, now this one right here is absolutely trippy. Check this out. This was captured on an elephant trail cam in South Africa. Take a look at these orbs in the sky. Watch what they do.
Yo.
So you got these two weird orbs coming
This is a
down. They
sick
look like they're
camera.
staying almost connected to one another. And then you have the one, if you look close, it's like this is just rising up out of like
I'm going to ask a silly question. Could this be fireflies?
the water over here. And then you have two more coming up. Look how they're just kind of going
Adam,
like side to side.
remember
right
to
here.
search whether there is
Where did this
fireflies
just
in
come
South
from?
Africa.
I'm going to go back a little bit. Look.
I'm pretty sure there are.
So look, this thing was going down. It was going down a second ago. See it right here? I'll go back one more time for you. See it going down right there? Now look, it's going to curve back up. What the hell is that? And look, here comes another one. Another two right there.
I wonder if there's any videos. If in fact, in the edit, I'm going to
weird
search and
stuff.
see if there's any videos
I'm not sure what that
of
is.
fireflies on night vision cameras just to compare and see what it looks like. That's a really cool camera though.
They
Like the
could
way it's
also
cool,
have,
the way
like,
it's picking up like the
glowing
stars and stuff is
mosquitoes in South Africa that I
really
wouldn't know
cool.
about either. Look, there's another one.
He just said glowing
up out of the
satanic
trees. I
mosquitoes.
don't know what that is.
That's so
You
funny.
want to see some more really weird glowing lights in the sky? Take a look at this one.
What the f?
But everything is SpaceX, right? It's all got to be SpaceX.
Mom! Shh. Dude, what the f was that?
What the?
The
Mate, this is one of the craziest UFO videos I think I've ever seen.
Yes?
Oh, there's a bunch. Trust me, there's a lot that we got to cover in this video because there has been some
What is
strange,
going on in the sky,
insane,
man?
wild sightings in the sky while I was on bed rest. Look at this one right here.
What the f?
What? What is I'm like, what is going on?
This was 6 days ago in Arizona. Look at this.
I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. It's terrific.
That's legit an orb right there. Look at that. Just surrounded with light. Neighbors came out asking what it is.
That is bizarre. What is that?
The thing is, right?
don't know.
We'll never know if it's
Wild.
government. We would never know.
This is good. We got like 2 minutes worth of footage here. This isn't just some short generated AI clip. This is legit. Look at this.
Look at the lighting on it, how it branches out from whatever that is.
That's incredible.
That is the coolest thing ever. What in the world is that?
Look at that.
Mate.
Wow. Look how bright it just got when he zoomed in.
Does anyone have any... Mate, I don't even know what to say. Does anyone have any idea?
Yeah, it's still going. The light.
And it's gone.
Oh, it's gone now.
There it goes.
Yeah, it's gone.
Goodbye. Came and went that quick. Strange, right? By the way, thank you guys so much for sending in the footage. You guys have sent me a
Bloody
bunch
hell.
of really cool links. If you have some cool stuff that you found online or you captured yourself and you want to send it over, feel free to send it to anotherstrangevideo@gmail.com.
Yeah,
you
same
guys
here.
are awesome. Thank you so
Send it
much
to
for
me
rocking
too.
with me. So here we go. We're going to keep going. I got a bunch more to show you right now.
Is that? Bro, there's two of them moving. I don't care. What is
That, see, that looks like a Dementor from Harry Potter.
First of all, props to this girl recording because she has zero f***s to give about her sleeping neighbors. She needed to get this footage, and I respect that. So thank you for screaming at the top of your lungs at 3 a.m. And even though your sister or your friend was telling you to be quiet because of the neighbors, listen, she did not give a damn.
What the is that? Bro, there's two of them moving. I don't care. What is that? Oh. You guys, I'm telling you, it's aliens. It's literally aliens, and there's a
I could watch this video over and over just the way she pops on the camera.
You know
That's
what?
how
Fair.
every good alien video starts. What the f is that? What is that?
the f is that?
What in the f is that?
The f is that? Bro, there's two of them moving. I don't care.
I just
Oh no, now that's the way that everyone knows how to fake or how to make a fake alien video look real. All you got to do is start it by going, what the fuck is that?
that F word so many times because I wanted to show you how important it was, the way that she documented it. Take notes from that. All right, shout out to the New Yorkers because I love the way that New Yorkers react when they see UFOs. It's one of my favorite things to listen to. Check this out. This guy saw something really strange over the ocean. I'm not sure what it is, but he wasn't either. Take a look.
Look at this. Do you see that? Look at that. What is that? What the hell is that?
If you could have given me 100
No,
guesses
for
of
real,
what they were going to see over the ocean, mate,
This
that
is
was
in
not
Brooklyn,
going to be
New
it.
York. Brighton Beach and Coney Island. I never seen anything like that in my life. What is that? Look, we are live. Look, you see my hand? Hello? Look at this. Look, the ocean.
That's
there you
crazy.
go. There's them things up there. Oh, that's why they're out. They're trying to figure out what the hell that is.
That's
Yo, look
crazy.
at that, guys. Take a screenshot of this beautiful thing. What is that?
No,
Now, if that is the moon, I just
legit.
gotta say, it's pretty awesome looking. I mean, I wouldn't think that was the moon looking at it. And I like the fact that he waved his hand in front of the camera because to me, that proves that he's actually seeing it. It's not added in post-recording, you know, in edits or effects or anything like that. So he waves his hand in front of the screen showing you that he's actually seeing that.
Look, we are live. Look, you see my hand?
How red
Hello?
does like a
Look at
blood
this.
moon get?
Look,
Because I know
the
that
ocean,
there's...
there you go. There's them things up there. Oh, that's why they're out. They're trying to figure out what the hell that
It
is.
looks like a red ring in the sky. Doesn't really look like a moon to me. What do you think?
I mean, no, it doesn't really look like a moon. But then again... Is it? His camera
All right,
also
now this
isn't
one's
great.
really cool because watch how fast this orb takes off.
That is a unidentified object. That's
Heading for the moon.
It is headed for the moon. What the heck?
Look at the way that thing's moving right now. Look at that. Look, it's taking off right now. It's literally blasting off into outer space.
I don't
right
even
now.
know what to say
That
about
is
some of these.
crazy.
Look, it went.
This was on
What
May
is
1st
happening?
in Arizona, and there's a lot of people in the comment section saying that they saw it too. That's crazy. There was another one just like that a while ago, like from a year or two ago. I think I've already had it in a compilation video, but these guys saw this thing just floating slowly, and then it just blasts off in outer space, and they're like, what the f is that? It's a UFO. That's literally the same exact type of object. You could see it just floating, and then gone. I don't know how to...
Look, if it is aliens, man, then why haven't they made themselves like more... How can I say it? Like apparent? Why? You know what I mean? Like why have no like beings been spotted or anything like that? It's just lights in the sky, which could easily be faked, in my opinion.
Explain some of it. Plasmoids.
It needs to be a bit more than
super
that.
Weird, super cool to look at. Maybe they're ours. Maybe we've created them somehow.
Do you know what I need actually? I need an alien to ring my Ring doorbell, stood there, just like, and then he can walk away. I'm not answering, obviously. Silly thing. But then, I mean, I've got the video then on my phone. You know what I mean?
I don't really know. Maybe it's a secret weapon.
I'm
But then
definitely not
you
answering
got
the door. Would you
UFO
answer the
sightings
door?
Just blasting off in outer
Nah,
space.
mate.
Such a cool time to be alive and witnessing all this stuff, and hopefully we'll get some kind of disclosure sometime soon. I don't know. Fingers crossed.
I doubt
I
it.
got more stuff coming.
Did you see that what was his name? Lou Elizondo, whoever it is, in the US? He stood up in front of God knows how many people and said that this image of what he was saying was a UFO. Honestly, it was the most ridiculous thing. And within less than 24 hours, that whole thing was completely debunked. I'll put the picture on screen now, but it's just two different parts of a field. They're slightly darker, so it looks like a shadow. But he didn't even try and fact check the image. He literally just done what he usually does and just shows a bunch of nonsense. I'm pretty sure he's been called out for doing this before. I'm not sure that their disclosure is actual disclosure. I think that they're given a little bit of information that isn't real and expecting everyone to be like, okay, cool, thank you. Like building a bit of trust within government. But then they get called out in less than 24 hours and all they're doing is consistently, time and time again, losing trust, like from the people within the government. It's so, honestly, man.
Stay tuned. Thanks so much. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace. That was a good video, man. Mate, I don't even know what to say. Mindsea TV, what an absolute banger of a compilation. Guys, do me a favor. If you did enjoy that, like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you think as well. Like, do you think any of these are real? Do you think any of these are fake? Have you got your own videos? Because we've just watched Chris's ones in the intro that I haven't recorded yet. So technically, this is time travel right now. Anyways, guys, if you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.